Cardi B was not only an ex-stripper, but she has been self-admitted to robbing her tricks. Okay, to drugging and robbing men that were her tricks and her clients, etc. And yet, this stupid dumb Cardi B has the now clout in this George Floyd America to be able to interview a potential a presidential candidate in Joe Biden. I mean, I think that we're in serious trouble here when we have Cardi B representing the left in some kind of political fashion. All right? And Megan Thee Stallion, I don't know anything about this bitch, but I know that some dude she was fucking with, which was another rapper, couldn't stand this bitch's mouth, and she ran her gator so much that he put a couple of bullets in her ass. That's the only thing I know about Megan Thee Stallion, all right? So anyway, we're going to watch this stupid fucking song by dumbass Cardi B and that bitch Megan Thee Stallion, WAP. Viewer discretion is advised, all right? All right, here it is. Oh, my God. Look, this is... by the way, Black Lives Matter, by the way, right? Systematic racism, by the way, right? Huh? Social and racial justice, by the way, right? I'm just saying. Oh, my God, these are disgusting. How ratchets, dude.
Certified freak. 7 days a week.
Disgusting ratchets, dude.
Make that pull-out game weak.
Oh, my God. And by the way, I don't mean to pause this so early into this stupid video, but then they wonder why, all right? Then everybody wonders why blacks, for whatever reason, are the highest in HIV infections, the highest in STDs, etc., when this has been incorporated, and not all blacks believe this. Believe me, you've got a lot of black folks that are shunning this race hustling and poverty pimping, but it ain't the majority. And if you want my opinion, I think that the mainstream media is shoving all this shit in our face. Now, if you go watch some of these network televisions stations, they're out here promoting Black Lives Matter and putting Black Lives Matter advertisements. I personally believe that this is one massive psyop. All right, this bombardment of race hustling and poverty pimping is one big psyop to get folks that never cared about race, that are just folks that come home, go to work, raise their families, that don't even care about the whole racial issue. All this bombardment, in my opinion, is trying to make these folks on the sidelines racist. All right, and let me tell you, I think it's accomplishing this because I don't know how anyone can look at what I'm looking at right here with this Cardi B and bullet holes in the ass Megan Thee Stallion and say that this is what we should be showing children, that this is what we should just be embracing as pop culture. This is pathetic.
Some wet ass pussy. Bring up in a mop. Put this wet ass pussy.
I mean, do you hear this shit?
Everything you got. Put this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, nigga. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard.
Oh,
put this pussy right in your face.
Did you hear beat it up and catch a charge? Did you hear that? Beat it up and catch a charge, meaning that she wants you to pound her ass rough style, all right? And she's even saying, yeah, catch a charge, baby. Make me feel so dirty, baby, that I want to say rape, baby. Catch a charge. I mean, do you understand? This is what Black Lives Matter is promoting out here. This is Black Lives Matter.
Face, swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, what is inside? Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play, I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. She's a slut bag. All right? she's a dirty slut bag. And look, why aren't Black Lives Matter going after these bitches? Okay? You want to know what's causing a real rift in the black community? Promoting this kind of trash. All right? I mean, just to think that you've got, and look up the statistics for yourself. Your average black person, the average black baby born into this country, 85% of them are born to single mothers. And single mothers right now are bumping this shit. Single mothers are probably dancing as sick and as sexually suggestive as these slut bags. And who's watching this shit? Nothing but the babies. The babies that are 85% of the time born into single mothers. This is the black statistic. And then we wonder why we have these, and look, it's disproportionately higher in black communities to get AIDS, HIV, and other STDs. And then we wonder why. And let's not forget about all the abortions that happened in this country and how many aborted black babies have happened in this country ever since Roe v. Wade, because this type of disgusting filth has been just like accepted within the black community. All right? I mean, where is Black Lives Matter for this?
Follow me, drip down inside of me, quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never got him hooked up for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat, fuck this wet ass.
And by the way, I hate to keep pausing this video, but I can't watch this video without expressing my point of view on this. Okay, the reason that you have, in my opinion, this sexually suggestive shit is because most black folks are unfortunately not well educated because of the public schooling system that we have. If you're not aware, our public schooling system is funded based upon property taxes. And if you take a look at predominantly black communities, typically there's not a lot of property taxpayers within that community. And as a result, they don't get a very good education. I can admit that, okay? And based upon that, based upon the fact that they're not very educated, based upon the fact that because of the lack of education, they can't read very well, they can't do basic math, etc., they are exposed to hypersexualization in this capacity and define their entire life. Define their entire life on this sexualization. So this is the serious part about this. These women are promoting their bodies as sexual objects that can be paid for. They're even saying it in the rap music in which you are hearing at this point. And this is why the black community in this country is in the position it's in. It's not whitey, all right? It's not the man. It's not systematic racism. If there was systematic racism, we wouldn't have Cardi B. We wouldn't have Megan Thee Stallion. We wouldn't have these stupid, dumb, ignorant people who are promoting nothing but debauchery and nothing but disgusting hypersexualization to their own people. And that's sad. I mean, where are the Black Lives Matter at Cardi B's house and at Megan Thee Stallion's house? These are the people that are destroying your community. All right? It ain't the man. Anyway, I have to play the rest of this video. I'm sorry to go on soliloquies about this, but I can't watch this without saying the truth behind this crap.
He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Paid my tuition just to kiss me on this wet.
And by the way, I hate to pause it again. Given the fact that most folks that are exposed and like this music are not very educated and hypersexualized, because these women are not just saying that their bodies are for sale, they're also suggesting that they're bisexual. And you see, these are very complicated sexual concepts for people that aren't even, able to read properly, or, that have this ghettofied mindset, very simple mindset. And this is why you have a very, a whole plethora of confused black women that don't know whether they like dick or puss. I'm sorry.
Ass pussy, now make it rain if you want to see some wet ass
have you
pussy.
seen, what Trisha Haddish lately? I'll show you what Trisha Haddish looks like right now. All right. And here you got, what is this, one of the Jenners? Okay, yay, great. You're so empowered because you can show your tits off, right? Oh, that's feminism, isn't it? I mean, these ratchets are disgusting, man. They could give you a gonorrhea or AIDS even if you got 2 or 3 condoms on, man. I mean, just imagine how many dicks have been up in this. All right, for them to be this disgusting and freaky, all right?
When they eat you, if he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor. I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't bang. You can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If he fuck me and ask who's is it when I ride the dick, I'ma spell my name.
Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me with this sick, disgusting shit, dude.
Bring up in a mop for this wet ass.
I mean, this is modern day pop culture in America, folks.
Not from the top.
This is modern day pop culture right now.
That's some wet ass pussy. I'm talking wop.
I mean, ratchet, disgusting pieces of fucking trash. Good God. This makes me fucking want to puke, alright? And look, it's not the fact that these ratchets are showing off their assets. It's the fact that these ratchets are promoting this to a population and demographic of folks that are not educated enough to cognitively understand this shit. Alright? And that's why you have the black community confused on what the fuck it's doing in society today. They don't know if they're bisexual. They don't know if they're dykes. I mean, how many black dykes have you seen as it relates to this George Floyd riots, looting, and violence? How many black dykes have you seen at the Chaz and all this other shit? I mean, it's because these folks are confused. They have no idea what they are. They have no cognitive understanding. They probably have had an ill education, and they're confused. Let me show you how confused they are, all right? Y'all remember Tiffany Haddish? Tiffany Haddish, for whatever reason, was promoted as, you know, the funny black woman here for the past couple of years. She's been tremendously promoted by Kevin Hart. I have no idea why. But because she has, I don't know, done a couple of below mediocre stand-ups, and because she's done some movies, she's recently come out as a lesbian. Take a look at Tiffany Haddish right now. Take a look at this.
And whatever started you getting into the arts?
This
a boy.
Is Tiffany Haddish.
A boy is what started it. A boy. When I was in junior high school, and I was getting bussed out to the...
I mean, this is Tiffany Haddish. She shaved her head and, I don't know, gauging her ears right after doing all this Hollyweird shit. Right after being tremendously promoted by Kevin Hart. Y'all remember Tiffany Haddish? She was like that substandard black comedian woman that was being shoved down our throats in every other movie a few years back, all right? Now, she's come out as a lesbian and has shaved her head. Now, if you take a look at the comments, which I'm not going to show on this DJ Vlad video, if you take a look at the comments, they're like, oh, you go, girl. Look at her shave her head. She's so brave, and she's a strong black woman, and all this shit. But when I recollect Britney Spears shaved her head, they put her in a loony bin, all right? They gave her money to her father. I mean, what's wrong with this picture, all right? I'm just saying. Anyway, I just had to show y'all Tiffany Haddish because I couldn't believe it when I saw her. But then again, when you're exposed to Hollyweird, all kinds of weird shit happens. I'm just saying. This broad just came out, said she was lesbo, and then shaved her hair hat, and that's what she looks like now. I could not believe it.